welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Shawn Smith. On this episode, we're going to talk about men's mental health, why it's very important for men to open up about their struggle with mental health, depression, and all that. Because you know what it is this month. June month is men's mental health. I
Mhm.
have a guest. He's a content creator, and he's going to introduce himself.
Hey guys, my name is David Cox. My handle is David Cox, like 49 on TikTok. I just talk about just dealing with mental health. I'm a newly found bipolar man. I'm just on the internet, just speaking freely about my experience.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm happy to have you on this episode.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I appreciate you inviting me. I was very surprised when you invited me in the middle of my live.
Yeah,
I thought it was a nice gesture.
yeah, man, because I thought I was like, well, he don't know me, so should I like...
Should you DM? Like, should you message me? Nah, yeah. I'm very open to messaging on my social media because I'm not too big to not respond to people. You feel me? Like I
yeah.
only followers, so I'm definitely gonna say what's up and respond to you in the DMs if you hit me up for sure. So yeah, feel free anytime.
Okay. So mental health is a real thing. Men's mental health.
Mm.
And it's a lot of men that suffer this so much. And they afraid to like open up so many times, because they feel like in society, they feel like people will call them soft and all that. They not being men enough if they open up about their emotions or mental health. What do you think about that?
Well, me and my fiance was talking about this last night. We stayed up until probably like 1 o'clock in the morning talking about this. Um, at least in my perspective, as a man who has a hard time opening up, you don't want your emotions to be a burden on anybody. Like you are a man. You're supposed to provide. You're supposed to protect. You're supposed to be strong for everybody around you and for yourself. And putting your own personal strife and grievances on the people that you love, your wife, your family members. You don't want to do that. Yeah, because you feel like they're stressed enough with their daily things, but that's a that's a misconception that most men have. These people want to hear what you have to say. These women want to, at least these important people in your life, they want to hear these problems that you have because they care. So I have to remind myself a lot to instead of only speaking when I want to speak or only speaking when I'm comfortable, I need to speak as much as possible to uh to the people that I love, as just so they can have clarity on where I'm at mentally. Because if they don't know, then you're going to be dealing with your own anger. You're going to be dealing with your own self doubt. You're going to be dealing with your own like just sometimes hatred of
Mm,
yourself just in your own mind. You got to let that out. You got to let it
yeah.
out.
And we, with this generation, us, of course, I'm a millennial. And we if we going through something like depression and all that and the stuff that goes on, like we put it on social media.
Yeah.
Cause we feel like strangers can like relate to us and tell us, "Hey, it's gonna be okay. Keep on going." Surprisingly, when I was going to do something like back in, I think this was back in March 2020, believe. I was going to do something, a lot of stuff in my head, and I had posted on Facebook and Instagram and all that. I have a whole lot of people that reached out to me. I'm like, man, this life is tough. It'd be best for me to just check up out of here. And I'm like, wow. And then I even had some people from church come over to my house.
Really? That's
Yeah.
got some nice church members then. They pulled up to your house. That's a really nice church.
Yeah, without me knowing. Because usually I would say, this is why I usually say, call me before you come over to my house.
Yeah, nah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, we don't like no surprises. We don't like no surprises.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just so, I was just so shocking me. I was like, man, I tell you, life be hitting hard though. And this is why it's very important for us to like really go see a therapist. Talk
yeah,
to somebody.
yeah. Somebody who knows what they talking about, not just
Mm,
any. You gotta talk to somebody who knows what they're talking about. It's so easy to be like, oh, that's a stranger, but it's real hard for you to humble yourself and know it, try to understand. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea who to talk to. And if I do talk to somebody, they don't have the right tools to deal with what I'm going through. So the therapists are perfect. They're amazing. I don't
yeah.
have one right now, but I need one. I need to get one.
Because why, okay, black people, why it's so hard with spirit? I'm gonna say black men. Why it's so hard for us to like go talk to a therapist? Why we?
Well, I think number one is money.
Mm,
A lot of black people are poor. A lot of black people with the most issues are the poorest.
mm,
So the thought of a therapist paying somebody to talk to is that is the excuse every time somebody, well, at least for me and the black people I've been around, that's been the excuse for not going to therapy, is that why would I pay all that money to just to go talk to somebody about how I feel? And it's because they know what the fuck they're talking about, and that's why. That's why you're paying. But I'm sorry, excuse my language. Yeah, the, I feel like black men have to focus on so many other things financially, that finding the financial room in your life to fit therapy in is concerning. It's intimidating to it's intimidating, especially when you don't have a lot of money. So, but there's resources, there's outlets. You have like Medicaid that can help with that. There's other programs like different types of insurance that can help you completely cover mental health services like therapy and psychiatry and all that stuff.
because I hear a couple that being around black people, born black and all that. And I heard this that black people they really don't want to go see a therapist because they got Jesus. They
Yeah,
go to church.
that's another thing, is that you should pray on it. That's
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not gonna help all the time. It's a good way to cope. Prayer is a good way to like cope and calm yourself down and like center yourself. Is meditation at the end of the day. Faith but without works. Faith without works. Faith. You can't have all the faith in the world and not do anything in your actual life about it.
Mm,
You can't have all the faith in the world and not move off of that faith. You have to
yeah.
move faith. Yeah, you can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna pray about it," and then don't move when God tell you to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly. So yeah, it's known we need to stop. We can be powerful. And I think that's a good thing, we definitely, take our pride away and go talk to somebody because this would definitely save our lives for real when we just talk it out instead of just holding it in. Because we could get like that at times. I can get like that myself.
yeah, you like that a lot. Yeah, I gotta get better with it.
Yeah, and true that though. So being in
Hmm.
the Christian community, I feel like they are quick to dismiss mental health and depression. Do you agree?
Just dismiss mental health, and I would say in black churches, I would say in black, I can agree to a certain extent, yeah, because it's a misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding. There's no, just apologize. That's my child, but it's they don't understand mental health. So yeah, they understand who the Lord is. They understand the strength that God has. So
Mm,
you lean on that. But the ignorance is yeah, it's not good. The ignorance of the willful ignorance of just not looking into mental health issues or not trying to understand the deeper meanings behind somebody's behavior. Yeah, it's definitely detrimental to black people in general. I think for the community, since we're such a religious community, like we love God. We love God, especially in the South. Like we love God, bro. So like having in the black church not acknowledging mental health properly is doing a disservice to your church because these people are everybody in that church dealing with something mentally
yeah,
and not giving them the proper outlets or at least the proper resources to get help when you know that these people are indeed in need of help. They need this help. They're coming to you every day as a pastor. They're coming to you every day with prayers, with their woes. They want you to pray over them and all these other things. You know the problems.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the pastor and then everybody else that do the work for the king, work in the church,
yeah,
new things in the church, they also deal with mental health.
yeah.
Especially the pastor, they deal with mental health.
The
And
passion,
then,
most of it. Yeah,
yeah, because people just does not know. And you had these people like I had somebody that came on the podcast last year. And
mm,
he was talking about depression and all that is not real. That's the trick of the enemy. All that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, are you serious? I'm in my head. I'm like, are you serious? Like we
yeah,
so quick to like dismiss that.
yeah. It's not. Yeah, you can't just throw it on Satan. You can't just throw it on Satan because that's making a part of you something that's like still that's a part of you. Like your depression is a part of you. That's part of your brain chemistry. That's how your brain works. That's how my brain works. I have how bipolar depressive disorder works for me at least is that I have a baseline that I'm at all times. This is where I'm good. This is where I'm good at. Then I can drop down here into a really deep depression for a very, very long time if I'm not on medication. Then I'll come
Mm,
back here. But me being down here isn't 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 uh isn't the devil taking over my spirit. Isn't the devil taking over my mind. That's just my that's there's all the things inside of life like stressors and all that stuff I got triggered to get into a depressive episode. And I can pray my way through it, but I can't pray my way out of it. You know what I mean?
mm,
I can pray my way through it, but I can't pray my way out of depression. Like there's a lot of things that I have to do on my own part, like getting outside, getting more active, like really getting in the sun. You feel me? Like going fishing, playing my instruments. Like there's so many things that I can do to brighten my mood or to cope with that depression that I don't have to just pray on it and say and rebuke the devil through my whole depression and think that it's gonna be okay. It's not. Yeah. Sometimes you ain't got enough mental stamina to do that. Yeah, or
mm.
spiritual stamina. That some things are just left up to God.
Some things is just left up to God. But just to pray away, I don't think it's not that simple though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I love myself. I love myself, bro. I ain't gonna say the devil. I ain't gonna say the devil. I mean, of course, my whole flesh is doing Satan's work. Like we
Mm,
can. we can acknowledge that like our whole body was made to, well, it wasn't made but it to do this, but it's a natural reaction for us to have these fleshly desires because we're made out, it's our body, that's our body. I think our body is like a two-sided coin. It's like, yeah, this is what God gave me. This is I was made perfect in God's image, but at the same time I can be used for complete evil through my life, through my actions, through my behavior. If I don't have my behavior in check, you know what I mean. That's mental health. Getting your behavior in check is getting your mental health in check.
Hmm.
To control every single desire and every single action that you do, you have to be able to know your mental health, your mental state. If you don't know how you work mentally, if you don't know how you tick mentally, then you're not going to be able to be proactive on these desires that you have flesh. Because I understand how my flesh works because I understand how my brain works.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I tell you, man. Like I say, life can definitely hit hard, especially with us, well, content creators.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, trying to fit people think that we are that everything, our purpose, especially Christian content creator, that we supposed to be happy every day. That everything is preachers and cream.
yeah. That's funny.
But people don't know that we struggling mentally, we suffering inside. At times I be suffering inside. I be having thoughts in my head because especially, and I'm gonna put this out there again, graduating from college back in 2023, trying to figure out what to do next, apply for like almost a lot of jobs
Mhm.
and did a couple of interviews, and some of them they told me they decided not to move forward with my application. That's when that depression hits. That post-grad depression.
So, what do you think was your trigger right there?
Well, what you trying to say? What you think was my trigger after being in decline?
You said the crying.
Like after being rejected?
Yeah, yeah. After being rejected, you think that it was just the initial rejection that.
Yeah, I feel rejected. I feel like, to me, I feel like I was not good enough.
Mm, mm.
And I feel bad. I be like, man, and then I be asking God, why? Why is this happening to me? I got to have some kind of job.
Right, right. So
Yeah.
felt like so you felt like what? Did you feel like you was being punished, or did you feel like you was it happened on purpose?
So let's see. Maybe I just feel like it's, at times I would admit that I just feel like failure.
Yeah, just feel like
That's all my life. I just feel like a failure.
yeah.
Because I be asking, what's the purpose? Okay, you want me to do this and that, God, but I just feel like when I put my hands on stuff, it does not work out. And that's just how I feel.
Mm.
And I'm just like, man, okay, what's my purpose, God? If I don't have no purpose, and this is my thoughts, what I'm doing still here, you know. So I graduate college. I'm having a hard time getting a job. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I'm single, still living with family members. So yeah. So that be the thoughts in my head. I'm like, man, my friend had just, last today, by the way, is the anniversary of the death of my friend. He took his own life.
Sorry about that.
And that hits hard, though. He was only 29 around that time.
Yeah, and dealing with death. How are you dealing with that?
It can hit me hard at times. because I didn't know that he was struggling with that. He was a school teacher.
Mm. Yeah, when you're a school teacher, you kind of got to be in a good mood all the time. I'm assuming at least got
Yeah.
a smile on your face for the kids, at least.
Yeah, we don't even know what be going behind the scenes, what people deal with and behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah. That's that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Did you have family to help you get through that? Friends and family that helped you get through that.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. I mean, friends and family, all that. And I know they got a lot going on too, but hey, that's just how it is. We got a lot going on. We feel like we should handle it out there ourselves.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad y'all could band together. That's really at the when all hope is lost, when everything else fails, reaching out to your family members and the folks that love you, that's like that never fails, never
Mm,
fails. I never had a time where I've been down on my luck to the most to the highest degree, and anytime I needed the help, I reached out to my mom or my aunt, my uncle, and my father, just whoever. Like every time I reached out, I'm always met with open arms and loving arms. So like yeah, that's like recently I went through a mental health crisis
mm,
right before uh, probably like last week. I went into a manic episode, and mania basically is like I start getting very one track minded. My thoughts start racing, and I speak erratically and I move erratically. But I feel like everything is in control for me. Everything feels like it's in control for me. But on the outside, I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place, and I'm speaking crazy. I'm acting crazy, but I think everything's okay. I was like that for a week and a half,
mm,
and my family was really concerned. My family surrounded me. My fiance caught the worst of it. She's been next to me and stayed very supportive through the whole thing. I had to get admitted into a hospital. I went voluntarily, but
mm.
I had to get admitted because I was in a terrible mental state. I couldn't sleep. It was I had to take some medication to sedate me so I could go to sleep. But I would scream out of my sleep. I would wake up screaming out of my sleep like throughout the whole night. And I had to get put into a hospital, and I spent like about 13, 14 days there. And now I'm here. But through that whole thing, my family was the only thing that was keeping me like pretty much like safe. My immediate family in my house, and like the family that I had, my mother, my father, and all they like my father came down from Virginia. He like drove on a whim, just like he came straight down from Virginia just to check up on me. He just spent the day with me. Like my mother kept driving around and checking up on me and calling me. Like that your family, when you have like a good support system, use it. Use it. Like don't be afraid to call your people. Don't be afraid to call your friends, your church, like you said, like you did.
Yeah, it's
Call
always good.
call your people, bro. Your people gonna take care of you. They and listen to them. They gonna take care of you.
Yeah. And I know some people, they have a bad relationship with their father. And I will admit, I'm right now, me and my father, we not on speaking terms right
No,
now.
yeah,
We have not been on speaking terms since December.
it's December. This is recent. This is recent. You can get back to this. You can get it
Well,
back.
I did, and I'm going to tell this on the platform now. I
Hmm.
did reach out to my father on Father's Day.
That's nice. That's
But
really
the
nice.
thing was, though, he had changed his number.
Oh,
So yeah, and then I remember him telling me back in December that I don't have to worry about him in this life. I am dead to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he say.
Mm. This is on Father's Day.
This actually was back in December because we got into the whole situation with the family and all that. And
Mm.
then on top of that, I tried to like reach out to him for his on Father's Day, but I didn't know he had changed his number.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was trying to do my part, all that. You know, be forgiving, especially being a Christian.
Yeah.
But I guess my dad was just not ready to forgive me.
Yeah, that's how it got to be sometimes. My brother, he doesn't like my father. My brother hates my father. He hasn't talked to him like I don't even know how long. It's been years since he talked to my father, and I pray that he can get back to a point where they can have a relationship because my brother is stuck in a spot in his life right now where I feel like my dad could really help him. Having a relationship with my dad could really help him get through this spot that he's in his life, and he's just too hard headed. He's just too bullheaded, and sometimes when people are like that, you just gotta let them be.
Yeah, shoot, and like I say, shoot, life is too short. And I'm trying so hard, to be that forgiving because I was prideful. I was like, I would never talk to my dad, stepmom, and little sister. But look, hey, I after they family.
Mhm.
Regardless what they had done to me, I got to forgive them and move on. I can't sit there and hold no grudges on them. And my dad, he in his 50s.
Yeah, yeah, my dad is too. Yeah, my father's in his 50s. Yeah, yeah. So he up there. It's too. It's I don't want to have a bad relationship with my pops because it's like, bro, like I've always been scared of my dad's health in my
Mm,
life. You feel me? Like my aunt, his sister, his big sister. No, his little sister. She was 47 when she died. She died from
mm,
like heart failure or something like that. In the middle of work. She was working in a hospital. Somebody found her dead in the room.
uh,
Yeah. So yeah. So the I don't know exactly what happened, but I know it was something with her heart. That's what the autopsy said. So ever since then, I knew my dad had high blood pressure and all that. So like I've always been concerned about my father's health. Like I always like, man, like my dad's older than her. My dad, like she died at 47. My dad was like in his 50s at the time. I'm like, bro, that's scary. But knowing that, I knew I had to be with my family because first of all, family is very important. It's
mm,
just loves family. God loves family. Like
yeah,
he wants you to have a close relationship with all your family members. He made that very clear. Don't lead your
yeah,
children into anger. Honor your mother and father. He's very very intentional about how we should treat our family.
yeah,
So having your family members still alive just gives you another chance to repair that relationship that God wants you to have with them. God wants you to have a good relationship with them at the end of the day.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's just like you said, you doing the right thing. You reached out on Father's Day. You sent him a text. You let him know he don't have your number right now, but
mm,
you probably get the number from somebody else. Hopefully, if he gave his new number to somebody, like probably your mama or something like that.
I'm just plain real. My mom and dad they not together, so they don't talk.
Mm,
My stepmama, and my stepsister.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Same thing. My mom.
it's tough.
I said same thing. My mom and I with my daddy. They broke up a long time ago.
Then come to find what really had hit me hard. Last day what really had hit me hard was the death anniversary of my grandmama, his mom.
hmm hmm
If she been gone for 20 years.
Man. Damn, 20? I think mine been gone for about 10. My father's mama, She died in 2000. Yeah, she was gone. It was like 10. Been like 10 years.
Man, time, shoot, I was like, how old I was, like 12 or something. And now I'm 32.
Right? Yeah, bro. Hey man, time flies. Time flies, man. Yeah, you got no control over it.
Yeah, man, I tell you, it's just so many stuff. It's just so different now, man. Time, I feel like stuff is different from a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, well, social media has been rampant. This social media has shaped culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you see those AI videos on TikTok? What is it with these look like real gospel scary, the AIs.
Yeah. Are getting crazy, yo. I try to stay off of TikTok because every time I'm on TikTok, they want to throw an AI generated video at me. It's like Jesus Christ walking on water. He's like jogging on water. He big and buff. I'm like, bro, why am I watching this, bro? Like, who's making this content? It's just funny. I think it's just a little funny.
Yeah, it just a strange thing. We're gonna be replaced with AI.
Yeah. I mean, well, AI can't replicate what humans are. So I can't. We don't. AI can only replace certain things, but there's a lot of things where they ain't gonna be able to replace, and there's a lot of nuances to a lot of jobs that people do on a day to day. Like even like a McDonald's worker, like dropping fries and serving the shit and all that. You go, yeah. You need people for that. I mean, you can automate it a little bit. You can make it like automatic, like at least dropping the fries in the basket. But who's gonna go get the fries and then put it in the basket? And how you gonna know how much fries you need depending on what time of the day it is? Because you got busier times and you don't have busier time. Like there's a lot of nuances that go into a lot of jobs that AI or robots just can't replicate. If they do, it's gonna take a long time, and it's gonna be too much money. It's just gonna take way too much money. Like McDonald's might start automating their food production, but I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon until it's like worth it. Like it's like actually worth it, worth spending the money to get rid of the people
Mm.
because they're paying everybody like what, like $15 an hour. That shit ain't nothing. That is not anything to McDonald's. That's not anything to them. They're a $1 billion company.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah. That's why I choose not to work at no restaurants. You're not gonna see me at no restaurant working at no McDonald's or Taco Bell or any other restaurant. It's just
Yeah,
not for me.
hell no. It is not for you. It's not. I mean, it's for teenagers. Like that's the first job you need to work like as a teenager because you need to really understand the how bad it can get. Like this is the worst. This is the worst form of job you could probably work. Fast food fucking sucks, bro. But 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 yeah, uh, yeah, it's still a good job though. If there's people out here that's still working fast food, thank you for your service for real. Because I worked fast food plenty of times, bro. It's not easy. That shit is not easy, bro. So yeah, appreciate y'all work, appreciate y'all service.
Yeah, because me, like I said, I want something different out of life. Working a job just, and I was doing the business. I'm still am doing the business on the side, but I had to like take a step back because of mentally.
Yeah.
I was putting my trust in that business before God, making you trying to recruit people and all that.
Hmm.
And it just took a toll on me mentally. Getting called from my business part. She don't even care what I'm gonna do. She like, get on these June calls and all that. And I'm just like, I can't be on June calls every day like that. So me and her guy too, we had fell out. And I say, you know what, we need to take a break from each other for a while.
Yeah. Business partners. I think that's the most important thing about a business is your business partner. That is very important because that's the person you're gonna be making money with. You know, if y'all ain't getting along, then the money ain't gonna come easy.
Yeah, it needs to like, we need to take me. I'm clear. If you get on my nerves and all that, you go and I won't stay away from you. Just like I do with people in the Christian community.
Mm.
I don't like to be around people every day now because
Nah,
it takes a toll on your mental health.
yeah, I was about to say it does do a lot. It does do a lot for your mental health. Yeah, because you gotta know when the people that you need to be around. You gotta know the people that you need to be around at what time. You feel me? Yeah, some days I do not go to church every Sunday. Just letting you know, I do not go to church every Sunday. I'm not one of those type of Christians. I want to just for the community and for the fellowship, but when it comes to my relationship with God, I have a perfect relationship. I don't have a perfect relationship with God, but well, it's perfect for me right now. That's me getting closer to Him. That's me actually growing towards Him. And I feel like with the progression that I've had, it's been making me want to go to church more.
Yeah,
You're like getting closer to God has been making me want to get up and go to church.
because long as it's the white church, because a lot of these churches, they are some of these preachers, they don't practice what they preach.
Yeah,
That's why I'm just like, man, this is why a lot of people really don't go to church because they just be saying all kinds of stuff.
yeah, and not be backing it up. It'd be a bunch
Mm-mm,
of crazy stuff going on in the church. Can't be doing that. Truth is truth. The word is the word.
mm-hmm.
If you speak in truth, then I'm cool with that. I don't really care about the ins and outs of how you behave as a pastor or whatever. I mean, I do because I want to make sure I'm listening to a man of valor. But sometimes there's all this other outside noise can be influencing how somebody is gonna think about the pastor. You feel me? I want to know who the pastor is and like really understand the pastor before I like fully commit to a church. Cause like the pastor is really like that's the head honcho. That's the person who pretty much owns the church. So like knowing who the pastor is, you're gonna pretty much get a vibe of like who the community wants to follow. Cause that at the end of the day, I mean like yeah, you following God, but that's the role model, that's the leader of the pack. You feel me? So everybody I feel like the church is a reflection of the pastor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's supposed to lead the sheep the right way.
Yeah.
Instead of leading them the wrong way, because I tell you, watching video of some of these pastors, I'm not going to even mention that part because if I mention that part about I would get counseling, I don't support that. So,
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I know where you're going. I know exactly where you're going.
it was some preacher had preached at that church that, but how that go.
Hey, yeah. Hey, look, hey. This is what I have to say.
So, yeah. So, bro, you also play the guitar, right?
Yeah, I play the electric bass. I play the electric bass. Hmm.
Man, so ain't that part of self care for you? Self
Yeah,
you mentioned
yeah, that's one of my favorite forms of self care at the moment because I'm a oldie man. I'm a oldie at the soul. You feel me? So I listen to like Motown, a lot
it.
of Motown artists. You feel me? So I just be playing bass lines for all my Motown hits in my head, bro. I'm like, yeah, let me play. Papa was a Rolling Stone. I kind of got that down a little bit because that's not a hard bass line. That's just like three or four notes, really. So it's a pretty easy one to get. And then Let's Groove by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah,
I've been trying to learn that. It's a great outlet. It's a great outlet. I just like playing instruments. So if I find an instrument that's like cool, like I feel like I can make some like a good sound with that. I'll like get really interested in it and want to pick it up. I got a keyboard too. Got like a little piano. I practice that as well.
Man, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great for a stress reliever. You know, it's just focusing on something. That's all it is. Just focusing on something.
Yeah, man. And man, I love music. Mostly I listen to Christian music and country, so
And
some
country. Oh,
R&B.
get on the bro. I want to start listening to country because everybody and their mama is like, you should listen to country, man. They I don't know what's his name, Bryce Shelton. What is it? Some
Mike
Shelton?
Sherman.
Yeah, Blake Shelton. That's his name. Yeah, that's.
Yes.
I be getting recommended to listen to bruh. I'm like, I don't know who.
He's one of the most famous country singers.
Who, Blake Shelton? Yeah, yeah. I already
You know the
know.
song "God Gave Me You"?
God gave me what?
God gave me you.
God gave me you. No, I don't. I don't
I was
listen
like,
to
that's a song
country.
that most people know if they don't know country music. That's
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I don't listen to country at all. I have no
Now
idea.
country music though, her being in Texas, that's what
Yeah,
it's big here.
yeah. In Texas, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, you probably can't get away from that shit in Texas. They probably play that in every store. They probably playing that at Walmart. They probably playing it. Yeah, everywhere you go.
Yeah, country and pop music, that's the biggest thing.
Taylor Swift probably fucking huge down there. How is everybody a Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, well, not really that much, but
Yeah, I don't even care. He's like, I don't even pay attention to that stuff, man. He's like,
yeah,
I don't.
I love Taylor Swift. I love some of her music, but not
Yeah,
all of it.
yeah, nah, yeah. Like Taylor Swift, she cool and shit. But I think the last thing I heard from her was 22. That 22. That's the last thing that I was like, yeah, this is a good song. I ain't never listened to no Taylor Swift song after that. That was like,
Yeah,
good.
and she's a big artist.
She big. She real big, bro. I mean, I don't. I might be missing out. I might be missing out. So I ain't gonna knock her. I'm not actually. Yeah, I'm cool off her music. I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'll be tuning in to the next Taylor Swift album. I don't think. I think I'm good. I ain't gonna do it.
And she went on tour and all that. And she still, no, I don't think she gone on. I don't know when she gonna go on
She's
tour.
making a lot of She's making a lot of money. She's making a whole lot of money. She's getting a whole lot of money right now. Yeah, yeah. What would you do if you won the lottery? Let's say you won the Mega Millions right now. What would you do?
Oh, man, I would definitely open up places, open up Christian clubs.
Christian clubs.
Huh?
What is that your business idea?
Huh?
Was that
Yeah,
your
that's actually my business out there to do on the side. Have a place where Christians can come together and listen to Christian rap. Have like Christian rap artists come and promote their music, just like secular.
That's a good idea.
So
Cause
yeah, that's what I want to do.
that's a pretty good idea. I don't know how the execution would go, but that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, it's good for young Christians to like come together, have fellowship, and they don't have to worry about the drinking and smoking.
Yeah, it can be a nice neutral area where we can listen to music, enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, nah, yeah, all that, all that stuff. But of course, the older saints, the older generation of Christians, they don't think it's a good idea. But me, I think it's a good idea, though. Why not?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
can go wrong? Shoes.
Only thing I would be concerned of is like outside people that aren't Christian entering that space thinking that it's like a club, like an actual club,
Mm.
and not understanding the space that they might bring, some party drugs or might
We
they might
guess
come
what's
in
gonna
drunk.
happen. Guess what gonna happen? I'm gonna have security.
He said security.
Because they welcome to come, but they gonna follow the rules.
Yeah, yeah. Rules and regulations.
Huh?
Yeah.
Shoot, they know better, and that shoot, it's not your particular. You want to do that? Go to a secular club.
Yeah. Well, go somewhere. Yeah, go somewhere else. Get outside of this space. This is a safe space for Christians. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I do. I do appreciate that. Just somewhere where you can go and like it's a club scene. It's mostly like you can listen to either Christian rap or like maybe like I don't know some other type of music, but like yeah, it
Yeah,
can be
like now they got gospel R&B.
yeah. No, my girl is all into the Christian rap. She knows
Lecrae and
yeah,
all that, and Caleb.
yeah Alex Forrest Frank. She listens to like yeah, she listens to like Christian trap kind of. Know what I mean?
Christian track.
Yeah, like Christian trap music, like almost like one guy she listened to sound like Takeoff from the Migos. Alex Jean. That's yeah. I about to say he sound like one of the Migos, but he a Christian rapper. He real nice. Hey, I'm just saying you can check him out. That's
Yeah, I think I got some of his music. I'm not really for
he said
sure.
who Caleb Joyner?
Gordon.
Caleb Gordon.
That's the
Yeah,
one that
I know about K and Go. I got him on my playlist.
Yeah. I listen. She played me a song by him, and I liked it. I really liked it. I'm not the Christian rap type of guy. I'm mostly I'm an instrumentalist type of guy. Like so, if it's like a bunch of instruments playing, like if it's like a band, like guitar, bass, drums, singers type shit. Like I'm in the music kind of like in that realm. You feel me? But then again, I listen to other stuff. Daft Punk. I listen to another guy called FKJ. He's like he plays the bass and like piano and all that stuff. I listen to I listen to I listen to a lot of things too. I listen to a rapper called Lucky. I listen to wait, do you know who Lucky is?
Well, I used to be into secular rap music, but I had to let that go. My mind it kept on messing up my mind though.
That's see, and you're good. You're a good one for that. See, me personally, I know which songs I can listen to, and I know which ones I can't. That like, I only listen to the songs that give me good vibes. They always only good. I don't have any bad memories linked to them. I don't have any bad habits linked to them. Like, because that's really what it is for the music with secular music. I think God is telling. He tells people not to listen to it says in the word not to listen to secular music because that is the music from your past. That is the music from like your secular ways. You feel me? So I used to listen to music and smoke, and I still smoke, but it was in a bad way. It was in a bad way. It was in a bad way. I still smoke herb, and those songs that I used to listen to used to make me sad. I used to like cry to them. I used to like get real sunken when I used to listen to these songs. And now when I hear this song, I can feel that feeling again. When you hear that song again, that feeling comes back. That depressed feeling. So I was like, no, I can't listen to that music because I'm gonna get fucking depressed if I listen to that music. Or there's certain music that just gets me angry, and I'm like, why do I want to listen to a song that gets me angry? I can't listen to that. You feel me? I only listen to music that allows me to relax, calm down. It doesn't influence any type of like bad behavior. Like I don't listen to nothing with like any sexual stuff. I don't listen to no shit with sexual anything in it. I
Mm-mm.
but at least like not being lewd. Like they're being like real lewd with stuff. I don't like these new like female rappers. I don't listen to none of the new female. Fuck, terrible.
Because I don't see nothing. If it's good music, God convict you.
Yeah,
If He convict you, but that's on because I don't see nothing wrong. I mean, all secular music not bad.
yeah.
I still listen to, like I say, some country and some R&B.
Mm.
Matter of fact, my favorite artist, Monica and Brandy, is coming to town. They on tour.
Okay.
They gonna be on tour, and I'm gonna go see them in December when they come to a town near me. So
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Plus, you probably get everybody coming to Texas because you Texas, man. You probably get so many people that come tour at Texas. I'm in North Carolina. Don't nobody stop in North Carolina. Literally,
Nobody,
nobody.
not Eve, Beyonce.
Nah, Beyonce, she went to what? Did Beyonce perform here one time, or she skipped us?
No, there's a lot of people that perform here, but it's always in Charlotte.
It's Charlotte, yeah.
And so we don't.
We don't never go that far. Like
And
Charlotte's
that's
like
two birds in one stone because it's so close to South Carolina. So it's usually in Charlotte.
yeah, they'll go to Charleston right after. They'll go, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, they're real smart about how they do their tours over here. They'll do them in Charlotte and then go straight to South Carolina. So that's kind of how it goes. Like anytime you see a tour list and somebody's in North Carolina, they're going right to South Carolina, like right after. Yeah, yeah, but
I think Brandy and Monica, I think they coming. I'm not really for sure, but I did not look at the list completely.
hmm
I didn't look at what I say. I just looked at my city on there, Fort Worth, Texas. So
Fort Worth. Yeah, I gotta say Fort Worth. Y'all close? What y'all close to Dallas?
yeah, we coasted to Tyler. That's why I called DFW.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, that, but I know people from out of town always say Dallas.
Yeah, yeah. Right. But I want to give y'all guys y'all recognition. I hear Dallas Fort Worth all the time. So I
Yeah,
feel like I gotta acknowledge Fort Worth as its own place because I hear a lot of people from there. I hear a lot of folks from there.
yeah, man. Damn court rap. Sure, I mean, I always had say that.
hmm
But yeah, man, what's your tips for to how to help people, men with mental health? What should they do?
Well, if you got any mental health problems that you're dealing with, that you're struggling with, please just go get diagnosed. Go get diagnosed. That's probably number one to understanding who you are is getting diagnosed by a professional. They're gonna tell you how you mentally work, and it's gonna make complete sense to you. Okay, and hey, that's the first step, really. I mean, like, just do that. Like, if you start there, just start there. They'll give you medication. They'll recommend you medication, all that shit. Just get diagnosed first, and do it voluntarily. Don't do it against your will. If your family's trying to make you do something against your will, go into a hospital against your will or whatever. Trust them. Don't fight it. Trust them. Like, because if you fight them the whole time, you're not going to get anything done. If you fight the professionals the whole time, they're not going to be able to help you. So go get the help, but you got to do it voluntarily. Please.
Yeah, and other thing for those that struggling, please go see a therapist.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that thing I would have to, me, I'm going to go see one. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to get to that point, just like, oh man, this is hitting me hard. I think I should check up out of here and
Right.
get to that point.
Yeah. Yeah. I think getting seeing a therapist is one of the most important things. So if you guys can just just get somebody to talk to,
Hmm.
and they'll give you all the things that you need. Resource wise, they'll give you all the things that you need. Talk to them for a little bit. If you need to talk to them for a little bit. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to talk to therapists, man. It's hard to talk to them. I've been to two therapists in my life. One was a woman. She was a black woman back when I was in high school or something like that. I think it was in high school, middle school, and she was, she didn't get me, or my brother, because we went at the same time. And if and the second one was when I was an adult, and it was a black male. He was a ex drug addict. You feel me? Like he got past his addictions, became a therapist, and wanted to help people in a similar situation, and I felt very relatable. I felt like he was very relatable to me because I dealt with my drug use in the past. I've did a plethora of drugs in the past, not more than just marijuana. It's I've been in a slew of situations where I could have took plenty of drugs, and I did, and I was addicted to a certain extent. So having taken the time out to find somebody that you can relate to
Yeah,
as a therapist is very important. Like, take your time to look for a therapist that you feel like can understand you. Because that guy, I felt like he understood me. It's just that I didn't want to pay for the extra visits. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to pay for the extra visits. But still, if I could go back to that therapist, I would. I would talk to him because he has a lot of knowledge, and they know more than you. Keep that in mind. They know more than you.
yeah,
They know more than you. All right, that's
yeah.
all I want.
Yeah, and then you know these male celebrities, they deal with that too. People don't know that these celebrities like Robin Williams, who took his life 11 years ago.
Yeah,
And
Robin Williams.
I didn't know he was going to do that. He making people laugh and all that.
Yeah, made people smile every day.
Mm-hmm.
And ended up taking his life. But it's this that's how men suffer. We suffer in silence, man. Men
Yeah,
suffer all the
this
time.
is why I don't like that. You know, all men is bad. They not to be trusted and all that. We should not depend on men.
Nah, yeah, we just misunderstood. Just misunderstood. That's all. I think women are misunderstood as well. I think that it takes a lot of time for both of us to go out and understand a woman, not women in general. You're never going to understand women in general, but going out to understand a woman, your woman, somebody's woman. So understand that woman, and you'll understand most of them. And then same thing with the women. Go out and try to understand a man. Take the time, find a man that you want to pick apart, and try to understand that guy. You don't have to be in love with him. Just understand this guy. Just try to take your time to really like figure out who he is, and you're gonna figure out how other guys act and how we behave as well. We're
Yeah,
not all different. We're not that far apart.
yeah. Relationships. This is why your relationship would be very successful. Do that. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. That's how my relationship works. I've been trying to understand her for the last 5 years. Shit, she been trying to understand me for the last 5 years. We got pretty far. We got age doing that. So yeah, just try to figure them out. Just try to figure
Man,
each other
I
out.
am so happy for y'all. You know, me, I'm trying to get there myself. So
Hey, you gonna get there, my boy. You are a handsome young man. You are you
look
are
at me.
you can catch somebody. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta stay focused on the right shit. You stay focused on the right stuff. That girl, that woman in your life gonna come. So you keep this up. Yeah, you bound to find.
So I hope because many times when that discouragement hit in, I'll be like, I can't do this podcast. You know, I'm 100 and something episode in. I might as well just on the top because I did that before. I used to have a podcast 10 years ago with my friends. And
Mm,
since we had transferred to a university college, we stopped doing it because we
mm.
feel like it was not worth doing no more
Right.
because of the numbers.
Okay. Well, I think that with consistency, the numbers are gonna go up, especially on TikTok. TikTok, they just want you to post on there. As long as you keep posting, they gonna give you the views. So.
Yeah, man, most definitely, man. I need to start posting. Where I do post my podcast videos on there, where
Hmm.
people share they take parts of the episode. But I also should post, motivation videos and tell people what it is.
Yeah.
Because we will also like mess us up mentally. It's like chasing after people, those that don't want to be bought, our friends. And we go so hard for that person and we support them. But they not doing the same to us.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what takes a toll on our mental health.
Yeah. They don't care about your mental health as much as you do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Not even close. So you shouldn't let them dictate how your mental health is being affected by their actions or their behavior. I had to adopt a nihilistic mindset. Nihilist is basically just saying it's whatever, like nothing matters, like nobody cares. It's kind of having that mindset. I don't. Nobody cares about the things that I care about more than me. So I'm not gonna expect this person to be considerate of whatever I want in my
Yeah.
life because they don't give a fuck. They don't know about it. They don't know or they don't care. So
Yeah.
that's how I approach life. It's like I care. I care about everything. I care about a lot of things. I'm a carry myself in that manner throughout life. I'm a care for others. I'm a care for myself. I'm a care for my family. I'm a care for anybody that I care for. You feel me? But I'm not about to let nobody else dictate how happy I'm gonna be or dictate how I spread my love
Yeah.
throughout. Yeah, or just like my energy. You're not about to take my energy away from me. Like I'm like my energy is very precious. It's my pearl. I'm not about to cast my pearl among swine. My pearl is my energy. I don't want to give you this fucking pearl. You're not about to take none of my pearls. This energy is what got me on the camera. This energy is what got you on this camera with me. I'm about to say your out and not being afraid to ask for a time to talk, like that's amazing. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people cannot or will not do that, bro. That energy that you carry, that bravery that you have, you starting a business, getting your hands into these things and failing and failing and failing and failing and failing, that takes so much bravery. That takes so much bravery to do that some people won't even get to the first fail because they're so damn scared.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's an energy that you can carry through life. God put you in those positions so you could fail. So next time that next thing you start on, you ain't scared to start it. So you can fail. Hey, I might fail, but I'm gonna put my hand in this anyway. And you've been doing that. You've been doing that for I don't even know. God knows only for how long. But man, I give you your credit. Don't let nobody take your fucking energy. That's precious. That's very precious.
Yeah. You have to have that leak of faith. Just keep on going.
Yeah, and you gotta leap and keep going. I love that. That leap of faith. You gotta leap going. You can't just stop. You gotta leap and keep going, bro. I don't
Yeah.
care what type of faith it is. That's what you call crazy faith. It's like I don't care what God has for me. I'm gonna jump at it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump at it. I don't care what he got for me. I'm gonna jump at it. And if it ain't for me, then I'm gonna keep moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, shoot, you are. I think you probably the sixth or seventh person I had interviewed for North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Babe, can you open up the blinds a little bit more? It's getting a little dark. Getting a little dark. Yeah.
I know you got. I know you got stuff going on, but I definitely appreciate you for taking out the time to be on this episode.
I appreciate you asking me to be here, Sean. I appreciate the opportunity. I do.
Like I say, my family, my guest is like family to me.
Thank you, man. You're like a family member to me, bro. You're real cool. You're real chill, bro. I love my black people too. So you a real black man. You out here religious, living life right. You doing your thing, bro. I love that, Sean. I want to keep in touch with you.
Yeah, you should definitely keep in touch with me. Matter of fact, I might make a trip a third party next year.
Okay, hey, I might, bro. Hey, if you want to invite me back, feel free. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it would definitely be an in-person episode.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. I could definitely do some in person stuff. I can take a trip. I can take a little trip.
Have you been to Fort Worth, Texas?
Nah, but I would love to go to Texas. That'll be a good trip because I just think Texas is beautiful.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas is big. Everything is big in Texas. So,
Yeah, yeah, and the people. I just want to meet the people. I got one of my favorite content creators from. He's from Houston. I
oh,
don't know
really?
right now, but he's from there. Yeah,
Is he? What's his name?
his name's Trey.
Trey.
Yeah, he's
Trey,
like
he just do Christian. Do he do just content?
yeah. He just does like like YouTube stuff. Like he'll do like video game stuff, like retro video game stuff. Then he'll do like probably like a vlog or two. Then he'll do like reactions to like certain videos and all that stuff. He's like a football head. He loves the Texans. He loves wrestling, like WWE and wrestling and all that stuff. So he does a lot of content around that. Yeah, he's a guy. He's like around my age. He's like 25, so he just does a bunch of shit that a 25-year-old would do, pretty
So,
much.
whoa, so you 25, so let me guess, you were born 2000, huh?
I was born in '99. I was born in '90.
Not, oh, 99, okay.
December December 20th, 1999. All right, I was on the cusp. I was on the cusp of 2000, but I wasn't. I made it. I told myself. I told my mama, "You got to get me out right now." I didn't want to be a
Well,
2000.
guess what? Surprisingly, my birthday is December the 11th. So,
December 11th.
yes.
Matter of fact, no, the ninth is my uncle's birthday. The 11th is somebody. I got a family member that's birthday is on the 11th. I think it's my grandma was the first. Matter of fact, I think I might have been thinking of the first. Yeah, my grandma's birthday on the first. I got a bunch of December babies in my family. We all like the men, my grandma, my granddaddy, everybody. Yeah, everybody. My big brother, my biggest brother. He born in December. He's born like couple days before my birthday, or a couple days after my birthday. Yeah, my birthday's the 20th. His was the 23rd. Mine's the 25th, and then Christmas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. But yeah, man, what can they find you on social media?
Just TikTok. It is David. I have no other social media. Just follow me on TikTok. I do not like social media, so I tend to just stay on TikTok because that's where I started. So,
Yeah.
and it's the best platform for content creation, just in my opinion.
Bro, when I went live on the first time,
Hmm.
I did. It was really not that much people. You get a lot of people like it. You know, a lot of people on your stuff.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
me, it was just so hard to attract people. So
And well, you just got to keep your first time. You ain't gonna get them. The first time I did it. First of all, you gotta look at the time of day. Like time of day is very very important on when you stream. The kids are occupied during the beginning of the day, so you get the teenagers. You get that flow from the teenagers around like after 4 o'clock, after 4:30 or 5. You feel me? So I go live around 6 o'clock, and I get a mixture of like pretty much everybody coming in, like adults, teenagers, and I'm playing the bass usually. Like if I'm not playing the bass, I'm like just talking, and people want to sit and talk. People want to sit and listen and play and listen to me play the bass or whatever. So it's just doing it. It's just getting up on there every day, just saying hey, making because I get a follower. I get at least like 2 followers every time I go live. So if you keep going live and you're impressionable and you you get these people to follow you, they might come back next stream. And now I'm averaging around like 4 to 7 viewers per stream, but sometimes I'll jump up to like 50, like on some random shit, and then sometimes I'll jump up to like I don't know, like 20 or 30. You feel me? Like, yeah, but it just depends. Depends on the day. Depends on the time. But keep doing it though. Don't stop. You need to keep doing it.
so
Don't.
yeah, because I think I went live that night. I think it was like around 9 or 10. You know, it's a
Yeah.
lot.
People going to bed at 9 or 10. I say people going to sleep at 9 or 10. Man, you got to if you do it like if you do it like late at night, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you might get a lot of people to stay. you might get a lot of people to come in and really and stay and watch you because it's late night. People scrolling at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning trying to find something to look at. If you do it late as hell, you might get some viewers that'll stay and talk to you really. And if you do it like I said, like at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock is like perfect.
Yeah.
I think 6 o'clock is like perfect. But that's just me though. That's just me. 6 o'clock in like 11 or 12. Between 11 and 12. Yeah.
But yeah, man. But okay, man. I definitely appreciate you for being on here.
Appreciate you,
And
Shawn.
y'all, please watch this episode. Watch it on YouTube and on YouTube every Wednesday and Friday. And subscribe to Real Talk with Shawn Smith's YouTube channel. And please listen to all the Real Talk with Shawn Smith's episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And
Mm.
also follow Real Talk with Shawn Smith's Instagram page. That being said, brother, you definitely take care, man.
Hey, thank you, bro. You too, Smith.
Yeah, man, definitely. I love you, man.
I love you too, bro. I love you too. What you want? You
Yeah, I'm gonna end it right now, and after this, I'm gonna say this. Y'all take care and see y'all next time, the next episode. Real Talk with Shawn Smith. Peace, and y'all come back now.